Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Nanny said back on another video. Hope you're doing well and eating muffins. Guys, today I'm going to be showing you how you can make that 6'9" build that I showed in the last video, the 3-point specialist. I had a lot of people comment under that video asking exactly how I made it. Not a lot of people came up with the 6'9" that has that nice name, so I'm going to be showing exactly all the attributes, all the height, the weight, the badges, everything you're going to need to make that exact build that I showed you. But first of all, obviously I just hit 500 subscribers, so once again, thank you. And if you could like and subscribe, we could also get to 1,000 before the end of the year. It would be much appreciated. But yeah, anyway, let's just talk about the build a little bit anyway. So yeah, it obviously has a 92 3.0, which we're obviously going to get into, but I'll just explain. 80 layup, 86 driving dunk, it's got good defense, it's got good playmaking, it's got 85 pass accuracy, which actually gets you the mellow pass style, which I'm going to talk again more about because obviously we don't have bullet passer this year. So there is a reason for everything. I didn't just randomly put stuff on. There is a reason for why we have some of this stuff. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. Let's not waste too much time, and let's hop into the builder. Obviously that's my build right there. It's a 97 overall. I haven't got it fully maxed yet, but you can see 3-point specialist. We're going to go into my little file that I have. Like every build, you're going to put in your name. This is the position point guard. It's a point guard build. Hand does not matter. I just chose left because I think it looks nice, and jersey number does not matter. I just chose 28 because it's my favorite number. For the body settings, you're going to want a 6'9", 187 pounds for the weight, 6'10" wingspan. And personally, the body type, I just like slight because I like my guys to look slim, and I'm trying to make my player look drippy. If he's got a fat body type, it's just not going to look nice. No offense. Okay, now let's get into why I have some of this. So you're gonna want 68 close shot. Not really a real reason for it. It just happened to be this high because of the layup and stuff. Talking about the layup, we're gonna get into it. So layup, I already mentioned this in the last video. An 80 layup gets you the circus layup packages. I believe you do need these circus layup packages, not because you can't make layups, just because I feel like it makes the game way more interesting. I'm gonna be doing a whole other video on that in like a week, on just what animations you can get with the circus package, or even the jelly package if you want to choose that one. 86 driving dunk just gets you gold limitless takeoff and also gets you contact dunks as well. And then the 51 just goes along with the 86. That's just, you have to have it. 77, again, this just ties in with the 3-pointer. There's no reason for having a 77, it's just there. So yeah, 92 3-pointer, this gets you gold limitless. This is kind of like the base of the 3-pointer that every single person has on their build, just because gold limitless is kind of, it's up there. Silver works, but gold limitless I think is nice. Free throw I added just because I'm going to be using this build in the rec. I did just use this to complete my rec challenge, the 100 rec wins. I just used this to complete that. So that comes in very, very clutch. Pass accuracy 85. This gets you gold bailout, but also the main reason for this is for the pass style. So passes are very, very slow this year because they took out bullet passer badge. Obviously with no bullet passer, we need another way for the passes to be fast, and that's why they added pass styles. So with using an 80, I was using like LeBron, which is fast, but if you get to an 85, you can use Magic Johnson or LaMelo. They're both very, very fast, but the LaMelo is just slightly faster, and it also works really nice on guards. For 87 ball handle, this gives you gold clamp breaker, which personally I don't use clamp breaker, but it's just nice to have it. And obviously 87 is the threshold for when you can speed boost without takeover. 75 ball handle, you can up it to a 76 if you can figure out the attributes. I just put 75 just because, yeah. And it also gives you the 23 playmaking badges. It gets you on that nice that nice clean 23. So 67, that's just, again, it's there because it has to be there. 86 perimeter, this gets you silver clamps, which is important, and also gold challenger, as well as Hall of Fame ankle braces if you decide to use that badge. 78 still, this is silver interceptor, the threshold for silver interceptor. Once again, a very, very important badge. Lanes are crazy this year. Once again, we already knew that. So you're going to need that silver interceptor. Offensive rebound, unfortunately we don't have enough attributes to this. Once again, if you can figure out a way to get it and it doesn't affect the offense too much, go crazy, do it. But yeah, this is just how I got the 3-point specialist name. For defensive rebound, 65, again, it's just a nice rebound to have, and it also gets you the 17 defensive badges. If it go down to 64, sorry, you only get 16 badges, so it just kind of works out really nice. For the physicals, 95 stamina, all you need. 75 vertical, it ties in with the finishing. That's 75 is the threshold to get I think it's off two hand like off 2 feet contact dunks and off 2 feet dunks, like quick drops and stuff, so you need the 75. Strength 60, I just put 60 strength on all my guard builds just because I feel like it helps on the defensive side. And then speed and acceleration is the most important one, so I just maxed that. And then speed just because just finish off the build. Like, what else can I say? So coming off of this, coming out of the builder, you're gonna have 13 finishing, 23 shooting, 23 playmaking, and 17 defense on a 6'9" PG. Obviously this is absolutely crazy. This is looking like some 6'7" demigod from 2K21 next gen. I played that game a lot, and honestly this build reminds me a lot like it. Obviously the stats aren't as crazy, but the play style and the gameplay is like it's the exact same. Obviously, with that being said, with the badges, obviously there is an opportunity for you to add 5 extra badge points, for free. You can add those badge points for absolutely free, none of, like, you know, no cost. So the way you do this, obviously you got the one from level 39. If you guys don't know, once you hit level 39 in NBA 2K23, you get 1 extra badge point, so you can chuck that on whatever you want. I believe I chose finishing or playmaking. I kind of mixed them between the two. So you can just, you know, however you want to set up your badges, we'll look at this after, but, you know, however you want to set up your badges, you can do that custom to you. And then the 4 you get, because, you know, it's a rebirth build. If you guys haven't done rebirth, you can search up on YouTube. I personally don't have a video, but you can search up on YouTube how to complete the rebirth quest, you know, talk to Ronnie in the game, and obviously he will help you get rebirth. So to get the rebirth, you can get 4 extra badges, so that's 5 total that you can add on to this already crazy badge count. We're gonna go continue on. Looking at the takeovers, we do get shot creating takeovers, sharp, playmaking, and lock. Personally, I just chose limitless range because sharp take is obviously insane. It's insane every year. It's the one everyone likes to use. And then perimeter badge drop, just because, you know, it's hard to shoot anyway. If we take away those people like limitless and stuff, it's already gonna make it way easier to get stopped. So it's just nice. And obviously team take is really easy to get this year, so it helps. But obviously if you're a team player and you might use this build in the rec or in 5v5 pro am, you might even choose to use a playmaking takeover just to help out your team on that court. Or even if, you know, if you're spotting up at the hash, you might even choose to do double sharp take. It's just all preference. But doing those exact stats that I show you, it will bring out your build to be a 3-point specialist. You know, this is the whole reason we made this video, the whole reason we made this build. It's shades of Lonzo Ball, Cade Cunningham, and LaMelo Ball. 3-point specialist, ladies and gentlemen. No one really has this build name on a 6'9". I've seen the build on like on a 6'5", maybe a 6'4". I've seen 3-point specialist, but not on a 6'9". I'm just going to go in and test the build just to show you guys the badges that you're probably going to want to use. I'm just going to put my face kind of down at the bottom right just to show off the badges. I probably should have done it in the attributes, but I was talking anyway. You guys are going to be able to hear that. So first of all, starting off here, I just gave myself silver acrobat just because we gave that, you know, the circus layup, so it makes sense to have this. Obviously slivery, an important badge, you're going to need that as well. And as far as tier 2 is concerned, you know, we have 9 badges left. You're going to want to put 5 on limitless takeoff, and then you can put the rest on fearless finisher. Obviously, once I said, you know, if you want to get posterizer, which is probably the, like, you do want to get posterizer at 6 points, you can wait until you core limitless takeoff. It's completely up to you. Or you can add those 5 extra badges and then maybe like take down acrobat or take off fearless finisher. But just remember that to get those tier 3 badges, you need the 10 combined points between tier 1 and tier 2. Going on to shooting, you know, we're going to want to put, I personally use amp on gold. I think for that is kind of, that's it. Like for tier 1, but for tier 2, you're going to want to, this is like where it becomes important. You know, agent 3 is gold, like absolutely needed. Green machine silver, guard up gold. That gives you 6 badges left. Oh no, I think it's guard up silver, sorry. And then obviously 6 badges left, or 7, sorry. And that's limitless on gold. I think this is perfect. You don't need to put any extra badge points. If you ever hit level 39 in any other season, you do not need to put any extra badges in shooting. I think that's just a bit too crazy. But obviously, once you core limitless takes a long time to core. But once you core limitless, you can maybe put it onto blinders, catch and shoot, deadeye. You know, pick your choice. Like personally, deadeye and blinders never really work for me. But if I was going to choose any of them, I would probably pick blinders. Just so it helps. But obviously, if you're playing pro am or rec and you're spotting up, maybe catch and shoot gold is going to help you. So in the tier 1, there isn't really anything that's too useful. You can probably put maybe like silver or hyperdrive, but within tier 2, you're going to want to max out your quick first step. And also, I like to put silver bailout on most of my builds. I just think it's really, really nice. And that leaves you 12 playmaking to, you know, delve into tier 3. You know, unpluckable. You can core this one. And that still leaves you with 5 badge points that you could even take this down and you have another 6 badge points to get silver killer combos. Inside of defense, obviously you're going to need glove. We know this badge is really, really overpowered this year. Same with menace. I really like menace personally, so silver menace works great for me. Workhorse silver works great. Challenger silver works great. Clamps, boom. Interceptor, boom. And obviously when you get core, you can chuck on chase down, because that is again another important badge. But for the time being, we will just do this. So we'll take off that, we'll core, and then we'll go back to that. So that's personally how I would have those badges set up. And then just going back through it, just to give you guys another one last look. So this is how I'd set up finishing. This is how I would set up shooting. This is how I would set up playmaking. Once again, this is how I would set up defense. Yeah, so that's it, guys. That's how you will make the 3-point specialist in NBA 2K23. If you want to see more gameplay, I showed some gameplay at the start of this video, but if you want to see more gameplay on how this build actually works before you make it and put your VC into the game, you know, you can go to my last video where I played with this build on the 1v1 court, and it was a pretty funny video, let alone showing good gameplay. So it'd be much appreciated if you could go check that out as well. Might as well like it while you're over there. And obviously, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Once I said, it is much appreciated. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And this has been your boy Nannies. Peace.